Hey y'all, this is for whoever finds it. Hopefully it help you. This could be somebody who is dating, somebody who is single. This could be for a star seed, a chosen one. This could be for the collective. Whoever finds it, hopefully these messages help you. And I pray you resonate with my truth that is coming out at this time. So take what apply, because it may or may not apply. Everybody be doing different things, going through different things, but I'm hoping that this capture your attention and maybe answer some questions for you that you're trying to figure out. Okay. All right, let's get it. Just the messages at this time. All right, we got somebody could be in their head, overthinking, stressed out. Okay, spinning a scenario. Okay, we are getting closer to the holiday season, so a lot of people who they could be rethinking things about not wanting to be alone. Okay, people don't want to be lonely this time of the year. That's when depression rates go up. Okay, also before I go deeper into the reading, happy birthday to Sagittariuses. Okay, and happy holidays. I hope all is well with y'all and that you will have a happy holiday and that you are getting ready to enjoy your holiday. Okay. We also got can't move on. Somebody could be stuck in a loop, missing somebody, and they feel like they don't have enough closure. Okay. Somebody could be looking at your picture, reminiscing. Okay. I'm also picking up something like, what if I would have did something different? Like a shoulda, coulda, woulda. Like if I would have did something different or said something, or you know what I mean? Not so quick to cut somebody off. Somebody could be feeling like that. Or if I made a move, or maybe if I had behaved in a different way, would things would have turned out differently. Because sometimes when you do things a little different, you get a different reaction from people. Okay? So somebody could be thinking about something that they did or something you said. Okay? Also, some of y'all might just wake up different one day. Okay? There's an energy shift. You done tolerating stuff, the silent treatment. So some of y'all may wake up different. Like, wake up in the mirror one day and be like, what was I going through? What was I thinking? I deserve better. Okay? It's something like that. Like, you deserve better than the bullshit you've been getting. Better than somebody giving you the bare minimum. Better than somebody breadcrumbing you. Better than somebody wasting your time. Better than somebody acting like a living jack off. Okay? So some of y'all may wake up and just be like, I know I deserve better in the first place. Okay? So some of y'all may just wake up and decide that you want something totally different and you want something better. Some of y'all may be deciding that you need a relationship detox where you may want to be free for a while. Okay? And some of y'all may contact a person from the past that you felt like made a difference in your life. Okay? So there's a whole shift out here. Somebody may be thinking about a situation or a scenario in a different light, okay? But there's a lot going on mentally. We also got unsent messages. What was never said, holding back, okay? Drafted and erased, okay? So somebody should have, I'm picking up the vibe of like somebody should have been like laid it all out, put it on the line, okay? I'm hearing Aaliyah's 4-page letter, okay? I'm sending you a 4-page letter and I sealed it with a kiss, okay? So somebody should have been kept it real long damn time ago, and I don't mean to be cussing, but it is what it is. Like some of y'all could be really frustrated, and this is what I'm seeing in the reading. Like you can look at her face. There's a frustration out here, okay? So some of y'all could be really frustrated with somebody's lack of understanding. Also, I'm picking up like if you are in a dating app but you really don't want to date, ain't that a waste of time? Like make this make sense. If you at a dating app and you don't really want to date, you don't really want nothing for real with a person, why are you wasting their time? Get off the app, go on about your business. And it's something of that nature. Like You could be really looking at a situation. Also, I want to say this. When it comes to relationships, I've been learning that from my observation of what people have been saying, vast people have been saying, when it comes to relationships and dating, I've been noticing that women be real serious. Like, I want love, I want family, I want to be able to be taken care of financially. Like, women are real serious. They down to business on what they want, what they will provide, and what they expect. But then it's like men will say like they're serious, but it'd be like a joker smile in their face. Okay, so it's like when it comes to love, women are very serious, almost stern, trying to get what it is that they want, trying to be serious, while men may be perhaps playful or an energy of folly. Okay, so it's like when it comes to love, you could be noticing that people are not entirely on the same page. Okay, also we got living in memories, replaying the past, emotionally stuck and sentimental. Okay, so somebody could be having memories about somebody or feeling sentimental, especially like I said previously, when you are closer to the holidays. This is when people don't want to be alone. Okay, the holidays come, people actually want to be around people, and people want that cheerful seasonal energy. You know what I mean? Like the trimming of the trees, or hot cocoa, or stories, or family. You know, people look forward to having a festive spirit. Like, that's the whole reason for Christmas. Okay, so it's something about somebody could be living in a memory of, you know, shoulda, woulda, coulda, wish it could have been different. Okay, somebody actually might wake up different. Like, I'm doing a whole new me, a whole new makeover, a whole new life. Some of y'all actually might be thinking about leaving the country or leaving your city or state where you live in so that you can go and get you a whole new gravitational shift. Okay, but it's something like somebody wants somebody back while somebody want to move forward. Okay, also it's something like y'all need to be on the same page. Okay, because I don't care what people is doing. At the end of the day, we all on the clock. We all on the clock at the end of the day. And what I mean by the clock is everybody got their timetables. Everybody got a clock in life. You know what I mean? And it's like an evolutional process. You know what I mean? Like, at high school, you graduate. Okay? In your 20s and 30s, you look for someone, you get married, you make children. Okay? And then it's like that's when you have like the evolutional chart of like from the youth to adulthood to middle age to old age. You know what I mean? And it's the same thing with love. Like, you got this time to be free, you got this time to have fun, you got this time to build a family, this time to grow the family, time to spend with the family, time to move on, to retire. Like, everybody has a clock, an internal clock of what this timeline look like for everybody. So when people like waste their time and play games and, you know, play charades with love, not only do the women who are serious about love or the men who are serious about love lose because everybody else is playing a game, but also it's like it interferes in your evolutional time clock of when you're supposed to be building a family. Okay, because one thing you don't want to do is feel like I had all this opportunity and it was all garbage because everybody was playing. It was a waste of time. So some of y'all may be thinking of, you know, how to cut your losses by either choosing you or moving forward and finding or praying to find somebody who is better for you in the future. Okay, so some of y'all may be actually like blocking people, cutting people off, praying about a new direction, praying about bringing about people who is real with you, who is worth being on or in your energy, your vibration, your company, and who is worth growing with and keeping. Okay, a lot of times people don't have time for games and snake behavior when you actually trying to build a life. Okay, where people have lifelong friends, acquaintances, family members, people who you can lean on. You know what I mean? Like, do you want to invest in that where you have people that is real who got your back, or do you want to invest in being goofy, silly, let down, and out in the cold? Like, you got some decisions to be making. Okay, and that's the real. What else? We got no contact zone, enforced distance, silent games, and still attached. So somebody may not be talking to you. They may be going cold because they got a lot of options. Like you, like, I thought this person was cool, but this person ain't hit me back, or this person is distant. Okay, and it's because this person can have a lot of irons in the fire, a lot of eggs all over the place. Okay, somebody could be all over the place, and they viewing all these other people. Like, this one is younger, this one got more money, this one is this flavor, this one is this race, this one live over here, this one live over there. It's just like a whole it's like a whole array of things to pick from, different people to pick from. But it's like, at the end of the day, you playing with all that sweets, all that eye candy, all that them sweet people, and you sweet tooth, and you picking this and picking that and all of that. And it's like, don't mess around and get cavities. Okay? Don't mess around and get metaphoric cavities, which means don't mess around and be playing with all these different tasty people, like Skittles and rainbows and people and fruits and different things to choose from, and then realize that you didn't really make anything solid. You just basically loaded up on all the sweet, syrupy, sticky options and stuff, but nobody took you serious, and you was on, like, your life time ran out. Because there's karma that be regulated. There's also sexual sins that need to be regulated. There's also bedroom etiquette that needs to be regulated. And like I said, there's also an evolutionary time clock of how long you got to play these games or get it real. Okay? So somebody need to figure out what's right for them and pick something that is amazingly appropriate for them. And basically stop breaking hearts and telling lies. That's what I'm picking up. Because these pictures and these people, there's a lot of these people that just look so sad. And this is just really sad. Okay? It's like a heartbreak, an emotional situation. And so it's like, use your logic, but also use your emotions and pick what's right. Okay? Yeah, we got confused as hell. No clarity, no labels, and emotional chaos. And that's what people has been doing. Emotional chaos. With so many options and running back and forth and running in and out of people's lives and not really making a real connection. Like, people could be connecting in the bedroom, but they're not connecting emotionally or intimately. So it's really nothing. Okay? If you ain't really connected with a person, mind, body, spirit, and soul, like, get to know them and really on a level, if you ain't really connecting with them where they got your back and you got their back, then basically what you're doing is just mixing fluids and drowning in a repetitive cycle of, I'm getting tired of this. This ain't got nothing for me. Okay? That's why some people just, like, turning cold towards life and love. Like, some people have nothing good to say. Okay? Some people could also feel like they were raised with a certain belief that their mind, body, spirit, and soul is sacred, and you playing games and cheapening who they are by telling lies or leaving people, in the no contact zone. All right? So there's something about people getting tired of dealing with broken hearts, especially during this holiday season. Yep, it said you never really love me. Truth revealed, illusions shattered, and heartbreak. Okay? Look at this woman's face. Look at her face. Now look at the man. The man got a big ass smile on his face, and the woman looked like she been crying for years. Okay? And it said, you never really love me. Okay? So yeah, like I said, when it comes to relationships, I've been learning that women have been more serious than the men. Okay? And the women have been really hurt by this issue, where the men been smiling like, ha ha ha, I got ahead of them, or I did this and I did that. And the women is literally taking it serious. Okay? Now, that's not to say it's not some men that haven't been hurt either, because you could be hurt or in your feelings, whether you masculine or feminine. But it's like somebody looking for a new life. Like I said before, say new life begins. Somebody looking for a new life because they tired of people playing with them. Also, people play with people so much that people start to go numb, or they want to hurt themselves, or they want to hurt others. So be careful about playing with people's hearts, and then they start to become volatile. Okay, this is why I be like, people come in people's energies or in their DMs or in their life, and then they start like wanting to have the sexual act of being with a person, but they ain't really connecting with a person. And I'm not gonna lie to you, sex, okay, it has its place in a relationship, but sex is not the be all end all. And if you're not really emotionally with a person where they understand you, and you have a certain amount of connection with respect to each other, then sex really don't mean nothing after a while. After a while, people be like, I don't even want you. I don't need you. So be careful about, dragging people and playing games, especially women. Women take sex and relationships very serious, and a lot of men, you could find that out the easy way through me telling you that, and you latch hold and don't play. Or you can keep playing with them, and then they'll be, they got songs about women, being triggered. Okay, like I bust the windows out his car, or something like that. Took a Louisville Slugger to his headlights. Maybe next time he'll think before he cheats. Okay, so it's something about stop playing so many games and get down to the basics. Get real. If you really want this person, or you don't, move on, move around. Okay, because people wasting a lot of time. Okay, and they're making bad blood. So it's something like, y'all better quit playing with these damn illusions. And that's the real. All right, it says you're my drug. Craving highs and crashes, emotional addictions. Yeah, somebody could be having a sex addiction by having a lot of options. Okay, all right, mixing fluids, playing with lust. Okay, and be careful with that. Okay, be careful with that, especially if somebody is not attached to you, or somebody is viewing you as something that's not to be taken serious because of your behavior. Okay, also there's something about people ordering programmings on others and then saying, you did this, you did that. Okay, and I'm like, if you didn't see me order nothing for me, I ain't want it. If you order me some sexual smuck, I'm going to assume that that's what you wanted. You was too afraid to order it for yourself. So you wanted to try to lowball a female and try to make her look like a 304. When really that was your desire. Okay? So it's something like that too. Somebody could be living out their fantasies by trying to force them on others. So it's something like, get your mind right as well. Okay? And we got, should you have done. Should have been done. Okay? So it's something like somebody could be dragging on something that should have been over already, and there's a certain amount of denial. Like, it should have been done. Okay? And also we got blocked. Okay? So something like some realness should have been confronted or said to the person, whoever was dealing with somebody, like some realness. Something should have been said. Something should have been spoken. The delayed text message that was erased, or the draft that was erased, that should have been said by now. Okay? Somebody gonna end up getting blocked or feeling shut out or hit with a silent treatment. Okay? Somebody is going to end up, if they don't come real, somebody gonna end up without the person that they really want to be with. Okay? It's something like that. Like, stop playing and get it real, get it right. Okay? People waste so much energy and days playing mind games and hoping that you don't swagger back or give them the negativity that they giving you. Okay? And it's something like, but all that's gonna catch up to their naughty selves anyway. So, okay, some people could be fighting back by changing themselves, by blocking others or moving on, because people are wasting time. And like I said, It's a timeline for this. It's a timeline for people to make families, like women say, biological clock ticking, like men, Viagra. There's a timeline for everything, okay? And back in the day, way back in the day, the elders, they were smart enough to know, okay, that you don't handle ladies like this, or you don't approach men like this, or you don't approach, a love relationship like this and be taken serious, okay? So some people is out here acting truly foolish, okay? It's truly foolish. It's not humbling at all. It's foolish and haughty, and it's like, y'all need to clean it up and get right, because everybody got a time limit. Everybody. Just like everybody can get lucky in life, everybody got a time limit to do things in life. So you need to keep it real. Okay, if this person that you dealing with, if you're not serious about that person, move on and find somebody who you is serious about, so that that person can find somebody that they really want to be with. And the same thing with jobs. Like, people need jobs that actually offer them growth, opportunity, and money. They don't need nothing that's offering restrictions, lies, and illusions, okay? So it's something like needing the truth. Like, truth bombs is literally coming out on this reading, hoping that it will help people to find what they're looking for, okay? Because I'm a person who likes to find out the truth, where a lot of people like to play with illusions. But unfortunately, what this illusions do is it gets you in a web of deceit. It wastes your time. It wastes their time. And at the end of the illusions, people come out with hard feelings and bad blood. Okay? And since I was appointed to be the chain breaker, somebody need to say something to break these chains so that people can move on. Okay? Because you don't want to be a person who is stuck in an illusion and wondering why you're not happy, or why your life didn't go the way you wanted it to go, because you was in a system full of games, and the games wasn't beneficial at all. So it's something like being able to catch the truth. So yeah, and I keep saying catch the truth before you catch something else that you don't want. Okay, so the truth need to come out. What else we need to know? Hopefully this helped. Don't be afraid to hit me up in the comments below. Hit a like, hit a thumbs up, hit a subscribe. But yeah, this just jumped right out. We taking it. It said your ex is an ex for a reason. Don't get amnesia. Nostalgia is a liar. Remember why you ran in the first place. Okay, so this is like somebody who want to come back. Okay, somebody could be trying to remind you of the good times, but if somebody wasn't offering shit but bad breath and breadcrumbs, where is the good times? Okay, somebody need to get it right. And I ain't trying to go hard on anybody, but it need to be said. Like, a lot of people be thinking we had fun. No, you had fun. You had fun. I didn't. Okay, you see this man? He got a smile on his face. This woman crying. No. One person had fun, the other person didn't. So no, get your mind right. Okay? It's something like that. Like somebody thinking that you had fun with them, and they antics or they circus behavior of smuck. Okay? And perpetual perplexing perversion. And nah, that ain't fun. You need it better than that. You deserve better than to be somebody's game. You deserve to have good things in life, and it shouldn't have to be where you confused or bewildered or stressed or feeling lost. And that's the real. What else? I'm just telling you what I see. Okay, we got your time is luxury. Stop giving it away like it's a free sample. Not everyone deserves access to you. Guard your energy like it's Fort Knox. Okay, so yeah, somebody could be trying to come at you like you owe them something, or like you have to deal with them. Okay, or like they can't respect you, like, or like they can come around you and act like, being wild and weird is cute. Being wild and weird, it has its place in like comedy or something like that. But when it comes to entering into somebody's life, or when it comes to love making, wild and weird, is really offensive and irritable is what it is. So somebody need to tell it like it is. When you view a relationship as one way and another person acts wild or uncontrollable or just disrespectful or just all about themselves, it takes away from even wanting to be romantic. There have been certain people who have been touched by people's craziness where they ended up walking away, losing their desire to be in a relationship or want to even get dialed up or, look handsome because they felt like everybody was playing games and they're disgusted. Okay? People have left disgusted. So I'm giving fluff and facts, and I'm giving the real, not just fluff, but I'm giving facts, and I want people to understand that when it comes to relationships, like, people need to be more serious out here, because people act like they know, but then they do something totally different, and it end up honestly hurting a lot of people. Like, people are literally hurting by the craziness. It says you can't set yourself on fire just to keep someone else warm. Stop sacrificing your well-being for people who wouldn't even bring you a matchstick. Okay? So yeah, there are people that will come around you and expect you to be good to them while they act wild. Okay? And it's something like, be careful about sacrificing yourself, your health, your peace in your home, your environment, for people who come in and act like they ain't got no home training. Okay? Like, I done calmed down a lot, but there used to be a time when I would literally give them back the pain that they gave me. And then they'd be like, you did this to that person, or you did that, or they would use the phrase psychopath, saying that you hurt somebody for no reason. And I'm like, but if you come in somebody's energy or in someone's life, disrespecting them, okay, or doing perverted things to them that they don't like, and they stand up for themselves in their home and their energy and their life, then they're not a psychopath. You just a person who came in their energy or in their life with bad intentions, okay? And you got your just desserts and you're not happy about it. So it's something like, people need to be careful on how they're handling people, okay? Be careful on what you're doing. All right, we got, don't let their neglect make you feel unworthy. You're more than a lack of attention, okay? So yeah, somebody could be like wanting to only hook up with somebody or neglect people or get with people, and they got the nastiest attitudes. Like, so what, I came over there and I did this to you, and you this and you that and you that and you this and did. You know what I mean? And it's an egotistical thing where they nasty attitude makes you really not want to be bothered with anybody when you dealing with a lot of different bad vibes or people doing stupid things, okay? So it's something like, don't let people make you sacrifice yourself, and don't let people's negativity make you want to hurt yourself, okay? And if you have the willpower, resist the desire to want to hurt others, okay? But some of these people, the way their behavior is, it kind of make you want to give them what they want. Okay? We also got, healthy love feels like support, not surveillance. If they are always watching you, it's big brother, not love. Okay? So if you want to be in love with somebody and they got, look at that, all them cameras, they make you feel like, you in the spotlight, like they watching your day-to-day life, but they don't want to actually come into your day-to-day life with you. They don't actually want to be with you, but they're watching you. So it's like they got you, but you don't got them. Okay? Or it's like they are in a situation where you are in a romantic stalemate or standstill, because they cool with being an observer of your everyday existence, but they're not really a person who wants to be in your existence. Like, they cool with watching you, like it's free TV, okay? Instead of actually coming into your life, being the real man or woman of your dreams. They sitting up watching you like this is what's that show that they used to have? America's Funniest Home Videos. Yeah, they sitting back watching you live your life like this is America's Funniest Home Videos instead of getting up and actually being with you. That's not fair. That's depriving you. Why they sitting up there judging you on all the things you could have did or what you should have did or how they could have did it better. Okay, they asses could have actually been with you, keeping it real with you, instead of sitting back judging you like you are made for movie TV, premiere for them. Okay, so the people who sit back and they watch you instead of actually being with you, not only do they deprive you of actually having a real one in their life, okay, but they deprive themselves of actually having a relationship, okay, because they on the sidelines. You literally on the sidelines when you literally is watching other people, but you're not really connecting. Like I had posted my phone number on the wall for anybody that was real, but nobody did. And you know why they didn't? Because they was too busy having circus sex and disrespecting each other than to actually keep it real. So I took my number down and didn't even try no more because I realized what time it was. It was time for games, okay? And then when I went to other social media sites and I seen how women was literally hurting from the games. Women was literally hurting while men was laughing, okay? That's when the bad karma started to happen. Well, somebody is hurting and crying and somebody else is laughing, whether this is man or woman, or it could be vice versa, put the roles as a fit, because there's been some women who have been out here heartbreaking men, lying and, you know, chasing money and hurting and getting people's hopes up and then crashing them, like promising them stuff and then not delivering. And it's been men like that too, vice versa. So when anybody is hurting each other, because nobody likes to be played, regardless of the relationship. I don't care what the relationship is. Nobody effing likes to be played. Nobody likes to be lied to. Nobody likes to be gaslighted. Nobody likes to be played. Nobody likes to feel like they ass out or like they the third wheel or like they don't fit the persona or the perspective of what somebody is looking for. Like nobody likes to be freaking played with. Nobody. So when people are playing with people, whether it's male or females, put the roles as it fit. When people are playing with people, okay, and people are in tears while other people are laughing, that's when bad karma is created, okay? This karma is not only in this lifetime, but karma goes to your kids or your kids, okay? And karma also, when you forget what you did and you pass on in the next lifetime, and I'm not talking about video game pass away, I'm talking about actually pass on. A lot of people believe that when you actually pass on at the end of your life chapters, when your number is called, when you pass on, judgment and karma will be had in the next life. There will be a residue, okay, of what you do in this life. Even if you believe in reincarnation or not, it still rolls over. So it's something like y'all need to be careful, be serious. If you know you're not serious, but you coming in somebody's life to do them dirty, playing their ass, playing their face, be stupid, hurt people, okay, you know you hurt them, you know you doing dumb stuff, you know, I don't care what nobody say, I don't care, you know you hurting people, you know, okay, you bringing stress, strife, whether you a male or female, okay, you know that you giving people sex that they don't like, or you hooking up with people in ways that they don't like. You know that you doing stuff to injure people's bodies or their soul on purpose. You know your intent is bad. Be careful, because it does invoke karma. And people be like, oh, karma ain't gonna happen to me. It'll never not me. They knew what they signed up for. Be careful, because somebody could say the same thing about you if they come get you. Okay, so it's something like that. Be careful. Be very careful on how you handle people. Be careful how you handle people. Next card, we got someone who loves you won't make you feel like a damn puzzle to solve. Okay, So if somebody love you, they ain't gonna leave you out in the cold. They ain't gonna make you feel like a jigsaw puzzle. They ain't gonna make you feel confused. Okay, love is clear. If you need a decoder ring, it's not real. Okay, so if you looking for somebody and they're confusing you, they're ignoring you, they're not calling you back. Okay, they got you in a no contact zone, or they got you in a friend zone, or whatever. It's because this person is exercising other options. They too busy watching you and judging you. Okay, they too busy playing the game, and somebody need to stand in their truths. Okay, like I said, love is a I don't want to say a season, but love is a stretch of time. Okay, love is a stretch, a time of stretch, and then after a while, people reject love, especially if they feel like everybody is on some BS. Okay, we got your peace is worth more than their approval. Stop twisting yourself into knots trying to please one who wouldn't notice either way. Okay. So your peace is worth more than anybody's approval. I don't care if somebody put themselves on a pedestal. I don't care if somebody is like, I'm the big boss. I'm the one who hold the wallet. I'm the god. I'm the goddess. I don't care what it is that people are calling themselves. Okay. Or how they done lifted themselves up as a monument. Okay. If somebody is upsetting your peace, they're upsetting your health. They're literally making your blood pressure go up. They're creating bad karma. They're putting you on worry. They're taking you out of feeling youthful and beautiful and euphoric and happy with life into depressed and dim and sad. That's not love. Okay? If somebody is making you feel depressed over trying to be in a relationship or depressed over trying to be in a job, then that's not safe. So it's something like, find what's good for you, what's healthy for you. Damn what everybody else saying. Okay, find out what's good for you, what's healthy for you, because that is what's gonna make your dreams come true. Okay, if you are going after a dream of being with a dream guy or a dream girl or a dream job or a dream car, but these dreams come with schemes, nightmares, ill health, gossip, sadness, sorrow, you got one of two choices. You can grow thicker skin and you can go play the game with these creatures, or you could change your perspective and find a higher road where you find what you're looking for. Either way it go, you got choices to make, and it's like you need to be clear on what's going on, because a lot of people will color confusion and then say it's your fault. I'm going to say it again. People will color confusion and then say it's your fault. So I'm trying to help you to get clarity on this. All right. We also got, stop explaining yourself to people committed to misunderstanding you. They heard you the first time. They just don't care. Okay. So there are people who act like we don't know no better. Okay. Or what are you talking about? And they know better. Okay. Human decency was taught in basically preschool, kindergarten, okay, from grade school, elementary school on up. The golden rule, do unto others as you have done unto you. This is basic 101 human behaviors. Okay? Don't hit her, don't hit him. Be nice to each other. Be good to me, I'll be good to you, and we'll be together. Like, this is basic human rules that was taught in grade school. When you were learning numbers, letters, shapes, and colors, you were learning sit down, raise your hand, be polite, ask yes ma'am, no ma'am, mannerisms. Now when people come to you, grown people, and they act like they don't got none of this going on, like they don't know nothing. They don't know nothing. They don't even speak the English. When they act like that, okay, but they want to be in your lap and be in love with you, okay? Just know that they taking you down the heartbreak path, okay, to wasting your freaking time. Because people know better. And at some point, this is where the bad karma is made. And this is when people start to become, numb, or they start to want distance from others because of this. Okay, this is when people start to say words like, y'all all fake, I hate y'all. Y'all all snakes. Ain't no real people. Ain't no good people. Okay? Ain't no genuine people. Okay? Everybody phony. This is when people start to say things like this. When people act like they don't got no common sense. They don't got no home training. They don't got no, respect for each other. If you start to be around people where everything starts to become a negative overload, it's because these creatures is playing a game. Okay? And it's up to you to decide whether you're going to get tough skin and play it with them, or whether you can find you a better way to go on about your business. Okay? Y'all got choices to make. We all got choices to make. And it don't always happen overnight. So be patient with yourselves. And for a lot of y'all, give yourself the love that other people neglected, or just wasn't able to, or just didn't care to understand you to give you. Because like it said right here, committed to misunderstanding you. So give yourself the love that other people was committed to not being able to do. All right, we got you're not an all-you-can-eat buffet. You don't have to serve everyone. People pleasing is sabotaging, self-sabotaging with a smile, okay? And you ain't got to serve everybody, okay? You don't listen. Your energy is precious. Your time is precious. You don't owe anybody to have to be with them and serve them, especially when a lot of these people don't even communicate. They're not really in a space where you can even call it dating. I don't even know who made this up. Some of these people, you have more intimacy and understanding with the ear, with the workings of the universe, with the understanding of animals. Like you have more of an intuitive understanding with how flowers grow than how these people behave. Like some of these people is way out there where you will never even think you matter with some of these people. Just weird. Okay, so if you dealing with people like this, you don't have to serve them anything. Okay, even if they come around you, you can still make them go away. You don't have to deal with people's cuckoo-ness or craziness, because some of these people act like only heaven can help them. Okay, only heaven. We got you don't need to chase love. It's not an Easter egg hunt. Stop scrambling for their attention. You're not a seasonal activity, okay? So, yeah. This is a woman in a wedding dress chasing a man, okay? So, I'm one of the females in the world who likes my independence. But if I find a man who is value to me, then I will stop and make time for that person. Okay, but I am not one of them females who will get on my knees and propose to a man, because I believe that that's a man's job if he want a woman. I will never be one of those females who will propose to a man and try to make him love me like that. That's just not me. Okay, but to each his own. But this woman is literally with a wedding dress chasing the man. It's called Runaway Bride, baby. It's not called Runaway Tux. Okay. So yeah, somebody literally could be chasing a man. Like, get back here. You love me. You supposed to be for me. Okay. And if you got a teeny tiny woman, if you got a teeny tiny petite woman chasing a big strong man, okay, down the street, not only does it look weird, it's roles reverse, but to me, it's just saying that this person's not for you. They're scamming you. They're playing you. So be careful, okay? Be careful about chasing men. That is playing with you. Okay? It's one thing to talk to somebody, and if they hit you back or reciprocate love, then you know that that person is for you. But it's another thing when somebody connects to you or is in your energy, but they're so distant, it's like they're not there. Then that person is not really for you, or they don't know how to make a connection, or they're just being around you for their own selfish reasons. I hate when a person makes a connection with a person only to feed themselves. Like, I came over there just to connect with you, but not really for you. So you basically around somebody not because you in love with this person, but because you just want to use this person as a fucking refill. Can I get a refill? And two to go. Okay, so some people could be in your energy or around you with a doggy bag mentality. Like, can I get a side of chicken wings and a 2-piece and a biscuit to go? Okay, so some of y'all could be dealing with people who literally will waste your time with this ill behavior. So make sure that when you're dealing with somebody or you trying to be in love with somebody, they live up to your levels of love. They live up to your love language. Because if they're not living up to your levels of love or to your love language, then there is no fulfillment. And sweetheart, if there is no fulfillment, then there's not really any relationship. There's not really no good memories. There's not really nothing to talk about. When you are in a situation where somebody can't, they can't do it for you, or they're not getting it right for you, or they don't put the time in to know you, or they're acting like love is a carnival show with tricks and crummy prizes, okay? When people are acting of that nature towards you, in your face, behind your back, and under your feet, when people are acting like their job is to play with you and upset your peace or your health, these are warning signs that this ain't it. It said your dreams don't have an expiration date. Keep chasing them regardless of their timeline. And that's another thing too. People be acting like, in order for you to get your dreams, you got to have dirt thrown on you, or you have to be ran through the mud, or you have to be, stampeded or sauced out or bossed up and crunched or whatever this wildness is, this chaos. Okay. And I'm like, well, if that was the case for my dream, I could have just went to the company that I wanted to go to for my dream anyway, and let them hear my vocals and ask them how to get a demo tape and who is in the music industry, or went and said, let me go find somebody in the music industry. Let me go travel to Sony record company, or let me go find Russell Simmons, or let me go find who I'm looking for, and cut out all the red tape and the savagery and the madness and the stupidity and the hostility and the cruelty. Okay, the worst thing you could ever do is try to chase your dreams, your dream job, your dream man, your dream lover, your dream car, and be in a nightmare loop. Okay, you can't not properly have the things you want in life by attracting the things you don't want in life. That's not how manifestation goes. Okay, so somebody needs to get it right and clean this mess up so that people can have their dreams and not a nightmare. I can't say it enough, and I hope people catch it. It says you're not a backup plan, a second choice. You're the main event, not the understudy. Not the understudy. Demand the spotlight, okay? So, demand the spotlight, okay? Who you slept with or who you didn't sleep with ain't got nothing to do with your vocals, whether you're a soprano, whether you're an alto, whether you're a bass, whether you're good at saxophone, whether you're good at artistic skills or any of it. This is a whole loop of sadness, okay, that could be better manufactured, okay? When I work with somebody, I don't want chaos. I want peace, understanding, organization, and a good team. I want good people on my team, and I want good people in my life. All right? So hopefully this is helping to clear out the confusion of what it is and what it ain't. What's the messages? Also, if you feel like you know something to this reading that you feel like is a something you want me to address in another reading, please put it in the comments below. I will read it and address it if I feel like it will help the collective. We got single is the new smart. Being single is smart these days. We also got ultimate arrogance. Okay, y'all could be dealing with somebody who we also got, this is for somebody, this ain't for everybody, but you could be addressing somebody saying, fake bitch, clean that shit up. Whatever your problem is, fix it. We also got playing in your face and lying on your ass. You could be dealing with people who do you dirty and then run their damn mouth like they the innocent ones, they the clean ones. Well, really, they the ones that's going to be awaiting karma like it's an arraigned sentence in the courts. We also got outwardly soft and inwardly raw. Somebody cold. So their energy could come across like they're innocent or they're soft, but on the inside, they could be cold and calculated, and they ain't for no games. We also got mad you were right. Like, I'm mad you was right. All right. Also, somebody is mad that they couldn't mislead you. This reading may be helping to unscramble some of the craziness so people can stop misleading people, and so that people can actually cut through the red tape and the weirdness to actually get what they looking for. We got died in life and thrived in drama. Okay, so somebody could have felt like their new beginning in life was the ending of them, and now they in drama. Died in life and thrived in drama. Okay, so it could have been a death to the life that made sense to you, and life to the drama that you don't even want to be in. That's for somebody. All right, somebody also want to cross somebody for cash and act like it's normal. Okay, people is doing things for cash and acting like it's a normal situation when it's not. Bad for business is bad for business on all fronts. If you're a bad person, taking from other people or hurting other people, okay, that's still a karma thing. If you bad for business, you bad for business. Any way it go. We also got do not gas me up to let me down. Don't talk to me like you adore me or you like me or you care for me and you know that your intentions is not to be right. Also, we got burdens of pounds and pain. So somebody want to put something on you that stress out your body, that stress out your life. Okay, it's a need to pray away burdens and stress. Also, we got you eat cyber bullies for breakfast. Okay, so some of y'all are good at basically moving obstacles out of your way and getting on with your life. No. All right, we also got classy. Some of y'all could be beautiful and classy. Okay. Anyway, I'm about to cut this reading short. I hope that this helped you. Okay, there's a need for you to adore yourself, love yourself, and seek the real. Okay. Also, there's a need to see the truth of a situation, collective, so that you can hold on to yourself and you can build the life of your dreams. And you can also have a family and friends that you want. Okay. Also, there's something about acknowledging that no matter who you are or what race you are, you deserve to have real love, real friends, a real career, a real chance in life. Okay? You deserve to have real situations that make sense to you, and you deserve to have security, stability, and success. Okay? So I hope that this helped you, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.